But I was looking up, and something that popped up is the world's rudest nations for travelers. And I'm not a big traveler. I have gone to Pennsylvania. I have family there. I've not gone out of the States. It's kind of sad. I've never gone to Mexico, never gone to Cabo, never gone to Vegas. Just so sad. It's just I'm poor and I have no money, and that's pretty much the reason why I'm not. And I don't win. Everyone else but me, it seems like, wins trips or wins cruises. And I fill out all of this random stuff, but I never win it. Have you ever won anything, Jazzy? Have you or your dad?
Nothing like that, no.
No. Where have you gone? Have you gone out of the States at all? I mean,
Not the States. I've never left the States. I've been out of this state multiple times, but uh no, I've never. That's something I really want to do though.
have you ever really, if you've gone to New York or any place, have you ever dealt with rude people?
That's hard. I've never been to New York actually,
Hmm.
but anywhere you go, you're gonna find someone who you don't like.
Hmm.
And I was in Disney World in October,
Hmm.
and if you're there with people you love, that's so much fun.
Hmm.
But then there's just one person that's gonna really make you mad, and then in Disney World, it's filled with billions of people. Well,
Right.
maybe not billions,
But a lot.
but a lot of people, thousands. And if whether it's someone bumping into you or cutting in line to get a
Hmm.
hot dog, it's like, dude, get behind me. You're gonna get your hot dog no matter what.
True. Well, I know I've definitely dealt with that because I've been to Disney a couple different times. I actually danced at Disney with my dance team, a dance team that I was with, and we went during the one of the most busiest times. It was Fourth of July weekend, and it was chaos. It was 100 and some degrees. Everyone was sticky. Everyone was just angry at everything. So that kind of stuff I feel like happens. The one place that I've been is actually it was right outside of Houston, Texas. I have family in Galveston. And they have the sweetest people, Texas. They're all just well-mannered and really nice and just it seems like they're just happy. But I guess if I had sun all the time, I would be a happy camper too. But they say New York, but the what we thought is that maybe, the U.S. would be on this top list, but shockingly we are not. So clearly, America, we're doing something right. The world's rudest nations for travelers. Number one is France.
Yeah, every February we get like a batch of 20 kids from our sister school, like my
Hmm.
school, Bishop Knoll, and they come in and do like a partner thing, and a French
Hmm.
student gets to stay with a family who goes to Bishop Knoll,
Oh, hmm.
and all of them, they're just concerned with each other. They don't really hang out with the Americans, and like you're here to America
Right.
to, have fun.
Experience
Yeah.
America at its best. Number two is Russia. I mean, at France, maybe they're mad because they're just hairy people. Number two is Russia. Number three is the United Kingdom. I thought they were supposed to be nice people too. Number four is Germany, and this is the weirdest. Number five is the weirdest one. It says other. What's other? That's my exact reaction. I'm reading this and it says number one, number two, number three, number four, and then we come to number five and it's other. First off, who puts other when it's the world's rudest nations for travelers? It's an other. We can just make up our own one and decide what we want. The phone lines 845-1100 open up. We want to hear if maybe you've traveled to any of these places, France, Russia, United Kingdom, or Germany, and maybe you can shine some light and let us know, hey, they are really rude, or are they really just the nicest people and just are being portrayed in the wrong light? Unsure, we're going to go ahead and jump to Walt. Walt, how are you?
Good. I think the rudest people in America are New Yorkers,
I
by
think,
far.
you know what, I've heard that, and have you ever been to New York?
Oh, many times.
Many times, and why would you say that they're rude? Like, what's their
Because they are.
mannerism?
They make a virtue out of it. It's like there's a culture of rudeness, and they glory in it. They think it's wonderful. Let me give you an example of
Please.
somebody who's more your age.
Mm-hmm.
There is a Middle Eastern restaurant in Munster, family run, and one of the family members is a young lady. She's like 23, 24, something like that. And I noticed one, because I normally eat there like on a Sunday, and I noticed she was gone for a while. And then there she was again. And I said, gee, have you been okay? I mean, you haven't been sick or anything like that. Oh, no. I visited New York to visit family and friends. And she said, I am so happy to be back in the Middle West. She said, those people are really mean. I said, you notice?
Oh my goodness. See, and now I feel like I have to go to New York to experience the rudeness.
Well, I think it's worth going just to see for yourself, but also, you know, they got some good museums.
Oh, yeah.
Like that. Take in a Broadway show, maybe go take in Radio City Music Hall. Some of the high points like that's worth looking at. But to go back there for fun year after, you know, frequently, I wouldn't. Most of my time that I've been there has been because of business or something like that, and it's not a place I look forward to.
Now, have you gone to any of France, Russia, United Kingdom, or Germany, or other?
Except I've never been to Russia, which I'd love to visit. And, I've been to Germany, I've been to France,
Oh, wow.
been to England, and so forth. The last time I was in France was in 2005, basically Paris. And I saw a big difference in terms of the behavior of people compared to when I'd been there like 30 years before with my wife. In that when we were there 30 years before, it was a mixed bag. I mean, everything from rude to very pleasant and welcoming to just, you know, they just took, you know, no special feeling one way or the other. But the last time I was there, it was like in January 2005, and I found the Parisians to be very friendly, very helpful, no problem at all. And in fact, no problem with speaking English, whereas 30 years before, we had some unpleasant incidents where I'd look around to see if I could see a businessman or somebody like that and just walk up and say, do you speak English? And the person would say, parlez-vous français? And so they were being a little bit obnoxious kind of thing. But
of course.
Never experienced that at all the last time I was there. And
so it's been good so far.
And, well, to give you an example, I was in the subway system. And it's an excellent system, by the way. And I wanted to make a connection to pick up another route. And when I got to the point where I had to get off, it was under construction, and all the signs were taken down. So it was just maze of tunnels, and I had no idea where to walk. And so I saw this middle-aged woman walking toward me, and she walked up, and I said, "Could you help me? I'm trying to get to such and such line." She said, "No problem." And she said, "Follow me," and she took me to where I wanted to go. And
so there are some good people.
well,
obviously,
actually, wherever you go, there's going to be the stinkers and the well-mannered. Someplace, I think America generally is a welcoming country.
And we'll leave it at that because we got to take a quick break, Walt. Thanks for letting me know how things are across the pond.